Hello everyone, I'm Yuhang. Today I will talk about the FIN452, the investment strategy project. For my investment strategy, I choose the ROE ratio strategy. The ROE means the return on assets that's equal to net income for 1 year divided by the total asset in the book value. So why I choose the ROE ratio for my investment strategy, not choose the earning per share ratio or the ROE ratio, because I think the return on asset means for every $1 in your book value, the total profit you can earn in per year. So the ROE means the profit for the every book value you can earn profit. But for the earning per share, that means the net income divided by the market value. But the market value for one company is reflected by the market confidence for this company for the future, and also the market value is not the real value of the capital, the real value of the manager of the capital the manager can use. So I think the book value is can more reflect the capital, the performance of the manager of this company. And also for the ROE ratio, because the ROE ratio equal to the ROE ratio times the debit leverage. I think the debit leverage can't reflect the performance of the company's managers. So I think the better ratio I can use to test the performance of the managers is the ROA ratios. So to test my ROE ratio strategy, I choose 40 companies from SP500, and I separate this 40 companies to 20 higher ROE ratio and 20 lower ROE ratio. And I drag the data for the 2012 the ROE ratio for these 20 companies, and also the ROE ratio in 2012 for these lower 20 companies. On the higher 20 companies, I have found for the Apples or the TJ Maxx, we can see the total the ROE ratio is come from the 20% to 40%. But for the lower ROE ratio, the ROE ratio just about 1% to 1.5%. So what's the difference? So to test the performance of these different 20 companies, I drag the data about the percent change on stock price on 2013 and 2014. That's 2014. That is the performance for the higher ROE 20 companies. The stock price, yearly stock price change. For the 2013, the higher ROE company is 70% stock price change, and 2014 90%, and the total 2 years percent change is 65%. For the lower our 20 ROE companies, for the first year is 25%, second year is 12%, and the total 2 years is 41%. And so I put those data on the chart to see the difference between the different average return. On the 2013, we can see the average return for higher ROE is much higher than the lower ROE company, but the total average return between the lower ROE company and it's similar like the total market SP500. And for the 2014, the higher ROE companies returns still higher than the lower ROE companies, but the difference is smaller than the difference in the 2013. So from those charts, can we find some significant difference between significant difference on the stock price change between the higher ROE companies and the lower ROE companies? So I use statistics model to calculate my data, and so for the 2013, I found the significant difference between the higher company and lower companies. Our companies is the T statistics is about 1.305, and the T critical for Vantil. Why I use Vantil? Because for Vantil that means we can prove one thing is better than another thing. So I use the Vantil model the critical number is 1.68. This number is smaller than this one. We can't see their house significantly different, but this two numbers is very near. We can see there have a large kind of the difference between the stock price on higher companies and the lower higher company in 2013. But in the 2014, the T statistic is decreased to the 0.74. That's much smaller than the 1.68. So that means the difference became more smaller. So for the total 2 years difference, I found the T statistic is 1.32, and it's much nearer than the one calculated number. So from this data, we can make a conclusion. For the data I found for the 20 higher ROI companies between the 20 lower ROI companies. We can make a conclusion for the first year. For the first later year, the stock price change have some large kind of the significant difference. But for the second year, the difference became smaller. So I can make a conclusion. The ROI strategy is a good investment strategy for the first year. For you find the data. If the two portfolio have a different ROA, that's a good strategy for you make investment for the first year. But for the second year, there is no big change. So I think ROA strategy is still a good strategy for investment strategy. So this is my whole project. Thank you for listening. Have a good summer. Bye.